Greetings to all. This is an introductory video on some of the aspects of the play Dr. Faustus. I am Chanadanasurapaneni, Assistant Professor, Teresian College. And this introductory video is brought to you by Professor Balajee BN as a part of a repository from Teresian College. As we are well aware that Elizabethan drama doesn't just involve Shakespeare. He stands along with and in glory with Christopher Marlowe, who is doubtlessly the pre-dawn light that ushered in the aural sunshine of William Shakespeare, the Bard of Avon. The time period of Christopher Marlowe involves 1564 to 93. He was the son of a Canterbury shoemaker and a scholar of Cambridge for 6 years. He was a secret agent and he died in a brawl at the age of 29 for holding some unaccountable papers. And Shakespearean plays have been credited to him for a great extent, and the most resonant and energetic poets. Many critics have credited him with the authorship of certain Shakespeare's plays, and one aspect of his tragedies would involve the most resonant and energetic poetry and the introduction of the blank verse, which became very popular during the Elizabethan era. Some of his famous plays include Tamburlaine the Great, which talks about a shepherd rising in power, The Jew of Malta, which talks about a Jewish merchant, and obviously Dr. Faustus, which is about a scholar who aims to acquire unimaginable knowledge. Dr. Faustus as a tragedy is considered one of the British first tragedies. It has a stunningly good theatrical effects with grotesque costumes, weird special effects, fascinating link between medieval and Elizabethan theatre. It debates about God, the perennial interest. The term tragedy comes to us from Aristotle. It is an imitation of an action, serious and complete, and of a certain magnitude, depicting the fall of a man of a great stature to ignominy because of a tragic flaw, which is called hubris, causing in the audience pity and fear, leading to a catharsis, an effect of purging. Of these emotions, Greeks attributed it to the god or fate. Dr. Faustus is also known as a morality play, an allegorical study educating the hero. Right and wrong, he comes out sadder, wiser, and better. I would describe it as a tragic version of a morality play in which, instead of achieving pious maturity, the hero descends to a glorious theatrical damnation. There are several binary oppositions in the play, like other Elizabethan tragedies, some of which being stupidity versus intelligence, courage versus cowardice, cruelty versus generosity, solitariness versus gregariousness. It talks about how the soul gets tormented with 10,000 hells in being deprived of eternal bliss. Faustus achieves the power that comes from Beelzebub, Lucifer, and Mephistopheles, agents of Satan, hence evil and opposed to the divine. It is the power from black magic. It is the power from necromancy, spirits in the bodies of dead men, to do with power that comes from spirits. The play is a protest against Christianity's harsh limitations on normal human aspirations. As a profoundly Christian play with Christian setting, bringing out the precise meaning of sin and damnation, it also stands as a distinct Renaissance play. The play is also a treatise on the importance of good angel and how Marlowe emphasizes that misery loves company. In order to remember the series of all the allegories for sin, P stands for pride, C for covetousness, G for gluttony, W for wrath, E for envy, S for sloth, and L for lechery, some things that tend to tempt the soul, that is brought out by the play itself. When he thinks of God, he is told, "Revolt, or I'll piecemeal tear thy flesh." The greatest apostrophe in world literature was this: the face that launched 1,000 ships and burnt the topless towers of Ilium. Sweet Helen, make me immortal with a kiss. her lips suck forth my soul, see where it flies. The play will raise the following issues for consideration. Is unexamined life worth living? And Socrates says no. Wittenberg University, that Dr. Faustus attended, wanted to have its aim not to make ideas safe for students, but to make students safe for ideas, as said by Clark Kerr. Readers feel that did he have to sacrifice all his erudition for what was ultimately just magic and necromancy? You can do very little with faith, but you can do nothing without faith. Samuel Butler. Wages of sin is death. Faustus goes through perdition, atonement for his sin. Hence, he goes through the fire of retribution and attains the stature of a tragic hero. His soliloquy eloquently dramatizes his atonement and penance. His relentless cries to Christ's drop of blood to save him from damnation makes it a Christian play with a profoundly Christian setting. He that wants unlimited power and money and also contentment is without 3 good friends. This is the message of Dr. Faustus. It is a Renaissance play that reveals human desire to dare explore areas hitherto unknown to mankind. Faustus has this grand aspiration. Is it wrong? After all, the best religion is rooted in man's aspiration to transcend himself and achieve the impossible. Thank you for listening.